Hey everybody, welcome to the Coin Corner. Hey, Adam Jams here as a new one, and welcome to the Coin Corner. And hope everybody's had a great weekend. Robert will be here in a little bit, and we've got a guest here already, which I'll bring up in just a second. Hey, Bill Betts. Johnny Ray Highway, thank you for being here, brother. Good to see you. We're going to do some varieties and errors tonight, along with some other just regular coin. I dug out a few things that we haven't saw before. And hey, girlfriend, how are you, Florina? And Robert will be joining us here in a little bit. So with no further ado, welcome to Lemonhead Penny. He's...
Hello.
Hey, there he is. How are you, Lemon?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Good to see you, my friend.
Right on. Good evening, everybody.
Yeah, it's good to see everybody here tonight. Like I said, I hope everybody had a great weekend. And because my weekends are a little longer now. I like that. I'm rubbing it in, Trav. But
lucky.
Aha. So like I said, we'll look at some different kind of coin tonight, and got some errors and varieties, I'm sure. I know Lemon's got some stuff dug out. I'll go with the first one just to show you something a little bit different that I kind of like. Hang on a sec. Let me change cameras here. Oh, there we go. And is that not pretty?
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's something nice special about this one, though, Lemon. Check out that year and mint mark.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the coin.
Yeah, that's the gold one. Yeah, 9999 gold. I bought that off Joe Durbin a while back. Now the little lines you see, those are just stuff on the case. This is encapsulated in plastic, as you can see. It's never been took out. I took it out of the original package and just put it into the scope. Yours is in the mail, Johnny. But yeah, that's the anniversary coin they did, the 100-year anniversary. Let me show the reverse real quick.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
I don't know what that red spot is, but it's on the case. It's not on the coin that I can tell. It's 1/10 ounce, 24 karat gold.
I asked the same thing, Robert.
Did you? What's that? What did I miss?
He said, Robert Larson.
Oh, what's the error? The right, it's gold instead of silver.
He said, what's the error? It's obvious. It's a gold, not silver. That's too good.
Let me change cameras back. I didn't dig out that many varieties and errors. I showed most of the ones I had last week.
I feel like I was set up.
Of course. Hello, Robert, welcome.
Thank you. Hello, Blue Moon B, Lincoln Central.
Hey, Blue Moon's here. Hi, sweetie.
Hello.
John Argent. John Argent's in the house.
Dang, all kinds of good people in here.
We got a bunch of good folks in here tonight. Love to hear.
Everyone. Right on.
How you doing, Lemon?
Good. I'm good. How you doing?
Mostly good, my friend. Mostly good.
Right on, man. I woke up today. I can't complain.
You know what? Every time I wake up, I thank my higher power and say, thank you very much for waking me.
I do the same thing. I wake up, I can get vertical instead of horizontal. I'm in good shape.
Now, how do you like that double die you're looking at there on my screen?
Ooh.
Let me
Here
give
we
you the
go.
camera. There you go. Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, just guys, just so y'all know, there's only one of these.
Wow.
Now, just to give you a little bit of an idea, hold on, let me back up a little bit.
Oh, it's YouTube.
This is my YouTube coin. I just got 20 more made that we're going to sell.
That is cool. I love it. That is cool.
God, yeah, I was racking my brain going, I have no idea what to do.
I was too, because I could see the T and it was like, wait a minute, I don't know if a coin that has a higher T than the rest of the letters, you know?
Okay, well, I'm not giving you guys the number. You can take me off the camera. I'm not going to give you the number or anything, guys, but there's only 1 out of 20. That's the only doubled die that has been made for the 20 coins that we have. We're probably going to take and auction them off or sell them. I don't know what yet.
Cool.
Sweet.
That is sweet.
There's Clinton, I see. Hello, Clinton.
Hey, Clinton's in the house.
Now, I'm curious, did CJ make those?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you know what? I'm sorry I never said nothing about it.
Right on.
That's right. You're right, though. I should have made mention. That's my bad. That was all made, everybody, by CJ, Coins and Crafts. He made them for me.
Awesome.
So we got, this is series 2. We did series 1. There was only 5 of series 1, and there's only 2 people that got any of those so far. There might be one more going to be given away, but we're going to take, and yeah, we're going to make that a little bit of a series, and then hopefully we're going to take and have a little bit of fun with it.
Nice.
Sounds great, guys. Sounds great.
And
now,
just to let you know, I heard you say that you was going to do some varieties and errors. So what I done tonight is I took, and a friend of mine gave me a box of coins. And in that box of coins, he had a whole lot. I mean, there was Lincoln cents, there was Indians, there was a bunch of stuff, but mostly Indians. I took, and what I cherry picked for him that I will sell for him, so these will be at my auction coming up, is what I'll be showing tonight. And I'll tell you what, I picked up a few obscure ones, and then one I think is going to take in. Well, it's got me scratching my head. Even though I already know what it is, it still sort of kind of goes against the rule of thumb. So I got a few things to show tonight, but let's start with
great. Great. I can't wait to see them.
Looks like he's got a nice straight through going on.
You got me excited. That's great. I love seeing this. I love the Indian series anyway. So, yeah, what do you got up there, Lemon?
Awesome. Oh, it's just one of the coins I pulled out, and I have a theory. I really think it was a matchstick, because they could smoke in the employees in 42, and everybody used stick matches back then.
Right.
And it's when you look at it under a microscope, it has kind of like it's smooth, but there's a little grain to it. Just fits like my theory, because there's no telling, because obviously whatever it was didn't retain it. It didn't stick and stay.
So it wasn't punched in. You looked on the back. There's no disruption there.
That's the other part. Matchstick would be just strong enough maybe to leave an impression, but not strong enough to affect it through the planchet, I think. I think it would be able to move the metal just enough, and not really, something that was more rigid. But here's the reverse.
Okay.
Nice coin.
Well,
I could have left that in
coin. I just don't think it was. I don't think it's postman damage, but it could be. And there's no real telling. It's all educated guess right here, I guess.
It looks like it caught a little piece of something when it made it, but I mean that's just my impression. But good evening there, Majestic, Stern, and
or I don't know if I've never had feeder finger. Would you
No,
know, Robert?
Yeah, that's not feeder finger.
Yeah, right.
They have a different look on than that.
Okay. I've never had one.
I don't even know what you're talking about there. So I'm learning something, which I love to do.
Break off. They're kind of common, but I mean, I just never had an example.
Right.
So I don't know. What do you think? Matchstick theory is kind of too much or plausible?
I would say plausible, but honestly, that's something that you almost have to have in hand to tell. But I don't know. I mean, it looks like the right size.
It's cool looking.
Yeah. So it's something that I caught this. I found this myself. And anomaly for sure. And I'm all for keeping anything that I don't know what it is, etc. I have a hard time throwing anything away.
Right.
Yeah.
They call that hoarding.
Yeah. I'm guilty when it comes to coins. Definitely. This one I'll have to scroll in if you have something else. But this is a number. This is number 6 DDO on a 1972. And we'll need some light. You guys bear with me. I'm not.
You got the camera there, Travis, and I'll put it on Robert because he's got one he's showing that looks good too. Then I got a question for you all afterwards.
Yeah, if you want to go to Robert, that way I can dial in.
All right. Go ahead, Robert. You're up.
Okay. Well, this is a very minor. However, it is recognized as a 1967. This is on, if you got a 67 SMS set, flip them over, look at the reverse of the penny. Very, very minor. You can see it mainly there on the U. You can see it on a dot. It's hard to tell on this one. I found a couple of them. The E, you can see the notching at the bottom. Again, this is a very minor. This is a class. Let me see here. What class is this? This is a class 2 double die, believe it or not.
Wow. Yeah, because that one would have slipped by me. I never saw that.
Well,
you hardly see it now.
It's so minor. I would never normally look for this.
Right.
I just happened to take and get a roll of 67 SMSs, and I knew that there was double die reverses. Now, I've got a couple that I found. Let me try and put another one up and see if it shows any better.
Okay. Hey, Oz, welcome, brother. Stern.
Okay, there's another. That might show a little bit better. That I must have gotten that. Let's see here. Let's go over to the S is where I see it. Like I say, the U seems to show it the best, but hold on, let me.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to see things under a scope.
Oh yeah, I mean I seen it with a 16x loop, so
right.
But they are minor. And while you're at it, if you have the 67s, I'll show you this one. This is the obverse, okay? Just below, and this is going to be a toughie also because all of them are very, very minor. 1 second here. Okay, there we go. Right there, just under the L, that little dot you see there.
I see that, yeah.
Well, they classify that, believe it or not, as a double die.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Like I said, learn something new every day, especially on Sunday at 9:30 p.m.
Now, let's see here. Now I got a problem, though, because I got to look at something. Don't move that camera yet. Because what I just noticed, and I never looked before, that was on my double die reverse. So I got to look at these other double die reverses just out of curiosity. There's one on that one, too.
Yeah, there is. I see.
So apparently the double die reverse has also got the bar under the L.
Right. Which would be a die marker, right?
Well, if it's a double die, it'd be a DDO DDR.
Yeah, it'd be both.
Right. And like I said, it's just that little bar. Now, here's the one that I got that I actually had for it. And this does not have a double die reverse that I'm aware of. It's a little bit stronger, but you can see it right there.
Uh-huh.
And again, these are the very, very minor coins that, they're out there, but you got to find them classified. Personally, I don't normally look for these. These are I just happened to take and stumble. Like I said, I had the roll. I thought, what the heck? I'd look. So, and I'm going to double check this one real quick on the reverse.
Yeah, take your time. We got plenty of time, guys.
Yeah, there's no doubling on that reverse.
I don't see any.
Nope. So go ahead and give it back to Travis for now.
All right, I'll do it. There you go, Trav. Camera's yours, brother.
I see it already.
Yeah, I see it in the end, the eye.
Yeah, he's taking a smoke break, and I'm looking at a double die.
A little on the hole.
All right, so I found.
It looks like a double die to me.
I found with these cameras that the slight angle on the is the only way it shows proper for me, and it kind of takes that LED light that they come with that doesn't really work when it's perpendicular. Right. Yeah, so I'm doing it by hand, and right there, that's a pretty good shot.
Number 6 is a little bit tougher to get.
Yeah. Is it? Because it's not the money one.
No. Number 4 is the money. Number 4 and 5.
Yeah, big dog, right?
Yeah, 1, 4, and 5. 4 is the highest, and honestly, number 1 and number 5 are real similar, even though 5 is very minor.
Well, this one I remember when doing the research. It's really similar looking to the other strong double die, except the only difference is the doubling is vice versa. It's on the right instead of the left.
Hey, Foxtrot, welcome.
Counterclockwise as opposed to clockwise.
Yeah, like you can see there, the lower side of the doubling is on the left of the side of the coin. I mean, the letter.
Yeah,
it's vice versa on the other one. But
and Bigfoot's right. You can see it. I see it a lot on the end. Well, I can see it on several letters, but
should show up on the date on that one, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I even made it out on the remnants of the letters that are underneath whatever that is.
That's called the crud.
It's called, we call it around here, yonder, we call it caca.
Caca crud.
Yeah.
That works.
A little bit earlier dice data shows
up. Monica. Sweet.
Yeah, definitely. And then condition, right? Like condition is going to hinder a lot of it. But I remember seeing, I believe I caught it by the Liberty.
Yeah.
Something caught my eye and it made me scrutinize the rest of the letters. And
I know, yeah.
I caught this with the loop, not with the microscope.
Anytime I look at a 72, just to let you know, Travis, I always look at we.
Okay, we. See, I've heard other people say that there's one of the letters, is it the T or the R? Like in trust is one of their like easy to tell, but we right on.
Yeah, on every one I can tell you almost by looking at I've always found them looking at the we, and I have found all of them except for the die pair 4. Even though I own one, it was a gift to me. It was gifted to me.
Nice gift.
Yeah, it was. I think it's an AU-58 or something, but still.
Yeah, nice. So I was nonetheless excited. I know it's not in the greatest condition, and the crud aside, but it's legit, and
it's still a nice find. Yeah,
it's a cherry picker. You kidding me? I'll tell you what. I get when you see the rest of them, like those minor ones I just showed you, I get a little excited still too.
Yeah, I do. Even on stuff that you find and the premium is nil to anything, right? Like it's still exciting because this stuff it's hard to find. It's rare. And the research was I dig and really enjoy the researching. So that does it for me.
You know what? That's what I tell a lot of people. I try to tell them, you know what? If you're not having fun, you ain't doing it right. And that excitement of the find, I mean, like the first find and then the find, and then, there's other things that can go along with it down the road,
Yeah.
Hopefully you'll get lucky enough. Maybe Alden's lucky enough. He might have found an RPM and might be a discoverer. That would be cool. I mean,
Yeah,
all of that stuff
right.
to me.
I still have to clean that up. Yeah, I've got to do that.
All right. I think that's kind of a good idea. Like, because if Robert's ready or Alden, the taking turns one coin at a time, and maybe it's me that needs it more. It gives me enough time to adjust the camera for the next coin.
Okay.
Does that make sense? I like.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, right on.
I've got this. It's a 1963. 63D DDO FS 101.
Nice.
It's an MS 65. But I'll be honest with you. I'm going to put it into the scope. I bought this coin. I can't even remember where I bought it at. And I got a deal on it. I do remember that. But I can't find the double die.
Look at the 3. Just look at the 3.
Okay, hang on a minute. Let's get it. Let me change cameras. And I'm going to put it under the scope.
Put it on the scope, and that 3 is going to punch you right in the nose.
Really?
It should if it's the die number 1.
Well, it's what it says it is. So
a bunch of a bunch of the 3 doubling, right?
Yeah,
there it is. There it is. There it is.
Wow. Means
how that got by me. I mean, well, that shows you the difference between y'all.
Oh yeah, wonderful.
And me that is learning. So, but yeah, that's a cool one.
Monica Ty asks, what does MS65 mean? MS65 means it's in mint state and they grade it 65. The highest grade you can get, Monica, is a 70. However, a mint state 65 by most collectors is considered investment grade coin. So I hope that answers your question.
Also known as Jim. That's Jim BU, right?
Yeah, I was getting ready to say that, Travis, but thank you for.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, that's okay. And then like a BU coin would be, just a BU coin could be a 60, but a choice BU would be a 63. Yeah. Gem BU 65. And then you have choice gem BU, which, at that point, people are just using words.
Yeah. I've seen so many mixes of the same words used incorrectly, but they got the words right. They just don't have the right order or relation. That's great.
Yeah, I've seen people use the words like gem BU, and it's only a BU coin.
Right.
Correct.
Welcome, Coin Junkie. Good to see you.
Coin Junkie.
Hello, Junkie. By the way, the 63 is a similar double die to the 1944 that I discovered. That is the double die obverse. I think it's 22.
Nice.
Cool. Sweet. The cool thing about this is I forgot I even had the coin. I was looking for some errors and varieties to show tonight, and I was going through one of my slab books, and I seen it, and I went, I don't remember that. And then I looked into the loop, and I didn't know to look for the 3, to be honest with you. I didn't take the time to research the double die. And I figured, I'm looking at Liberty, and I'm looking at all over. I never thought to look at the darn date, and there it is.
That was one of the first coins I ever took and cherry picked.
So is it a pretty good variety?
Oh, that coin in that grade, first off, that's a great grade. Most of the time you get 63, 64s in that coin. So to get a 65 is a better grade. I would suggest it should go at auction for somewhere between, I'm going to say $75 to $100.
Wow. I think I gave $20 for it.
I'll be happy to double your money.
Email me, as you say. Email me.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Which I know. I got almost a roll of them right now.
No, actually, that's going back in my album. It's just.
I'll be honest. You could have bought it from me.
I could have. I've had it for a couple of years. So.
No. I doubt you got it from me because I wouldn't have taken it, and I would not have sold it for $20.
No, I don't remember exactly what I get for it, but it was something like that, $20, $25. But I must have got a good deal on it. Sounds like.
And the person knew what it was.
I have no idea. I don't remember where I bought it.
They had it on the label. They should have known.
Oh, it's the one here you're talking about. Okay, I'm sorry. I misheard you. Sorry
Yeah,
about
I think I got this from a coin shop in Asheville, actually. So I don't know.
I've never heard that term, Monica. Brilliant circulated.
Brilliant circulated.
Hey, it's similar to brand new used.
Well, from what I know of Monica, she's brilliant and almost uncirculated. So
Right on.
anyway.
Thank you, Blue Moon B, for those kind words. I appreciate that.
Oh, Blue Moon's great. And you're right, Blue Moon. Most of the gang is here tonight. And I love having everybody here, and thank you. I'm going to give the camera to Travis, and let's see what he's got.
Oh. So you're not participant. You skipped Robert. We started with him.
Oh, I meant Robert. Yeah, I'm looking at the 19. Here we go. Okay, Robert, the camera's yours, my friend.
Okay, guys, this next one in Lincoln, I don't know. I lost track after about a dozen. The reason I'm showing this is not. Now, listen, I'm saying this is not the 09 VDB double die Avers. This is a machine doubling. I'm going to get that out at the beginning. But what's really curious is looking at the one here. This is one that'll fool a lot of people. I would say minor variety specialists all the same, because if you see the top of the one, you see the proverbial split serif, or where it looks to be split like the 09 VDB. I wished I had one here. Hello, sweet Anna. But over here on the 9, you can see where it comes back together, shelf-like appearance. Here at the tip, same way. It just comes back amongst itself. Sorry, guys, don't ask me why those flips do that, but that's just the thing they do, and that's why I hate. I usually take them out, but this is not a true double die. This is considered machine doubling, but it looks. I'll tell you what. 30 years ago, it would have fooled me, and I'd have thought I had the 09 VDB double die. But I just wanted to show people that. If I had the example of the true double die, I would let you see it and compare it, but I just don't have one right now. I usually try to keep one. I probably do. I just don't know where. But this is machine doubling. So as you're looking for 1909 double die Avers, don't be fooled by this one.
Wow. Yeah, because I would have thought that was a double die.
Well, and this is why I wanted to show that. I wanted to give people a little bit, just a little bit of an idea. Go ahead and take it to someone else.
All right, Travis, the camera is yours. And I'll tell you what, Robert, that's what I love about doing the show on Sunday night, because we get to learn. I mean, I get to learn along with the audience so many things that I just did not know. And that was one of them. So thank you for that information. That was cool.
I've read and a lot of stuff on doubling that there's a lot of people that coin collect and have for a long time that they consider machine doubling the same as any of the type of doublings,
right?
Because it is a doubling. But I think the bigger opinion is the way that we have learned it, and have adopted. So to say that it's not something to keep because it's not true double, there is no wrong or right. If you like it, because I know I had to get the eye for it, and I get fooled still to this day. Sometimes it's hard, like he's saying.
Yeah, I'm trying to learn it, Travis. It's hard.
Keeping machine doubling or master hub doubling, or like it's all right. It's not taboo, or it's, if you like it, keep it.
There's a new generation out there that have debated this. I've been watching it on a lot of the channels, or strike that, a lot of the groups I'm on in Facebook, and they got a good argument, even though it happened at the Mint. And the cause of it, just to answer Coin Junkie's question, is it's basically what it's from is one of the bolts or nuts loosened up on the machine, and the die is basically just loose, and it's moving and it's chattering, and that's how you get that machine doubling to where it looks like a shelf or a step like.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Travis, you're up.
Okay, this is a 59 Roosevelt dime, and just speaking to the different things that there are to collect, like buys or die chips, or this one happens to be a die crack, but this is a bisecting rim to rim die crack that I really don't see these on Roosevelt's often. There's a website that keeps track of these things and catalogs them. There's no record of this one, and you can see where the die crack starts at the rim there. And I know this doesn't show real great, but I'm trying to keep it in the center of your screen, and I'll move the coin so the light kind of hits it sometimes. So it goes through the top of his head horizontally. You can see it there pretty well. Then it starts to taper down towards the eye at like a little bit of an angle. See, as I wiggle it, you still can see it. Then through his eyebrow. Then what it does is, and the hardest part to show is that it goes down the bridge of the nose. And then see the tip of the nose? It shoots out the tip of his nose to the rim.
Yep, I see it.
Yeah, so that is a bisecting, like the Jurgen, bisecting rim to rim die crack. And this is the first one, second, because I found like 4 of them in a roll of these bankroll. And I actually auctioned one to somebody in the community that I was told that they're going to go through with submitting it so that they can get the fine. So that was kind of cool to be able to do that for somebody. So they'll get the credit on Cuds on Coins on the guys over there, the catalog. So I thought that was nice.
Cool.
Yeah, those are things to look for. You know, there's lots of anomalies that are collectible, not super valuable, but collectible, and a bunch of people out there, and a club to join, and like there's lots and lots of subsets to coin collecting. It's really, I think it's awesome. You know what I mean? Yeah, and yeah, thank you, Blue Moon. And it's on a mint state specimen. It's a later die, of course, but it's never seen circulation. It's a good looking Roosevelt.
It is.
That's give you guys first, just really quickly. I can't remember. I don't think there's any, but you can see the die stage, like the lines on the bottom. There's remnants of them, but yeah, it's definitely a worn die. Oh. I mean, the die crack goes from the rim to the rim, and this sucker probably didn't get too many more coins off before the die split in half. I would assume. But yeah, pretty cool.
Cool.
Right on.
All
right, what we got here?
1963 SS101.
How'd you know that?
That's what he does.
That was a stupid question, wasn't it? To me, now this is still in the original packaging, and actually, I believe I bought this set from you, Robert.
Well, okay, then that answers my question. Don't even worry about turning it over. So I was about to tell you, if I have the one that's got the double die reverse on top of it, it's worth about twice as much as that one there.
Yeah, no, it doesn't have the reverse double die. It's just the obverse, but it's still we were talking about earlier. We were talking about, well, just a minute ago, about machine doubling, and this is, to me, one of the coins that I keep just because it really shows, good doubling.
Oh yeah,
compared to the machine doubling.
Yeah, and
shelving on it and all that.
Whenever I'm pointing out serifs, the bottom of that leg on the arm is a perfect example of that.
Yeah, I think so, and that's why I wanted to use this as a demonstration, for seeing the difference between the two.
Yeah.
Somebody's car is tooting.
Not mine.
Not mine. I don't have that. Well, mine's in the garage. You couldn't hear it if it was tooting.
Sorry about that, you guys. Let me see if I can. I'll mute myself.
I was gonna say, if mine was a beeping, you wouldn't hear it either. It's out in the garage too.
But just for the craps and giggles, let's look at the reverse.
Okay, go up to of on all the way at the top.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get to, and it's not, as you can see.
Like I said, if I sold it to you, I would have checked.
Oh yeah, I know that. There's not a question in my mind about that. But it's still a really, really cool double die. And it, like I said, being in the original packaging, it's pretty nice. But anyway, I want to give the camera to you, Robert. You're up and your turn, my friend.
Don't feel bad, Monica. I did too for a second. Okay, this here, I found this. Now, I've asked people about it. I'm not quite certain what it is. This is tough. I've gotten this here's what is it? 2014. You can see there on the S, of course.
Oh yeah, but
it goes across different things. It's hard for me to show it on this here.
crazy looking.
But I mean, I'm not certain exactly what it is, to be honest with you. Now I'm gonna flip it around here so we can get a different appearance of it. I'm just not certain what it is. It almost looks like a triple die.
I was going to say, it looks like a triple die, or the whole coin shifted in the collar as it was being pressed.
Could that be a form of what they call it, slide doubling or push doubling?
Yeah, that's
a good question, because a lot of that is obtuse.
Really? Okay, that I didn't remember.
Yeah, and this in here, I just don't know. I just got it because I found it while I was in the Philippines, and actually, me and Flora went shopping, and this one person, she had given me one. I told Flora, I said, go see if you can buy every one that she's got right now. Buy every one of them. Yeah. Because it's only 25. What is it? 25 centums. So, I mean, that's very cheap. And she was only able to get about 14 of them. And out of the 14, I think 12 of them was similar to this. So I went ahead and bought them. But the girl had a whole bunch more. The problem is they have to keep track of their own change.
It looks like but it's really prominent. The lines on the S.
Well, look at the A on the inside of the A.
Yeah, are you talking about?
I was just looking at
a hard, prominent triangle.
Yeah,
yeah. That's something else. That looks like a broken off piece of something. You know, like that's crazy.
It is crazy. If you look at the end, the way we're looking at it would be the top part, but it's actually the right bottom part of the end. There's some shelving there. It looks like a triple die to me. Of course, now, like I said, I'm not as experienced as y'all, but
yeah, it's not. I don't know what kind of doubling out of all the doublings that would.
I don't either.
That's resemble at all. If anything, it resembles like the coppers as the planchets are still hot from the strike, and no, it's not really looking like that either. Yeah, it's something different.
But here's another thing, just to point out to you guys and to the viewing patrons out there. This was made in Manila at the Filipino Mint. So they may have a different process. Right? You know, they could have their machines from, I mean, I don't know where their newest machines are from. I know back in the World War II era and before, back from the 20s, they had gotten their machines from the Philadelphia Mint. But today, I just don't know. You know, this is 2014.
And then we made their coin for a long time, right? In between that.
Yes. And in fact, you can take, and a lot of people don't know this, but I believe it's 1970 something. We was making coins for them for a short time frame. And I don't remember the purpose for it, but so if you find a dime, I believe it's the dime size. If you find a dime that's on a wrong planchet, it could very well come from the Philippines. Filipino planchet.
Yeah, the wrong planchet is one of my bucket list. Like I've tried to find one so hard, it's tough. They're nice catches.
It's extremely hard to find those, and they're extremely scarce.
Yeah, there's some South American planchets that the scent, they're like super, super close, but the alloy mixture is different.
Right.
Yeah, I've seen a few come to auction.
Okay, next, guys. Where'd Alden go?
Lemon, you're up.
There you go.
So Washington quarter. All right, this is a DDR1 on 68 Denver. I found this probably, I don't know, quite a ways back this year, maybe, or the end of last year. You've seen it before, Robert, and you go, I forget what you said. You go, oh, let me show you one, Lemon, and you had one in a better dye state. So I know you know what they are. And this is it's uncirculated. It came out with a set. You can see it on the of.
Oh yeah, it's good
Yeah.
looking coin.
And then the E pluribus.
That's pretty pronounced right there. The E and the P and the L. Yeah. And the O, of course, and E and states of. Yeah. Sweet. I like it. Oh, look at that. Wow. What year is that?
68.
Ah.
And then quarter. FS 25 is the FS number.
Sweet.
Now, I'm curious because it's been a while, and I had this kind of in one of my piles that I call like to revisit. What do you think? I know that you have one, and I remember you being familiar with it. Do you think this one is that I got it correct? That it's the 01, the 001? Robert, or he might step away.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean,
So yeah, I had to step away, guys, and grab me some coffee and go to the potty.
Right on. 68, Denver on the Washington, the DDO1. I know I was telling
one. That's a double die obverse number one. I have to see the obverse.
Oh, I'm sorry, DDR number one. My bad. I said DDO. I'm my bad, people. This is it's the reverse DDR. And I was saying how when I found this, I showed it to you, and you pulled one out right away. It was in a better dye state, and it's been a while.
I don't remember seeing this one. I'm not certain that. Sorry, but I'm not certain I can agree with that being a DDR because I see too much. I'd have to see it for certain in hand, but I see too much shelf life on it, and I'm looking for split serifs. And see right there on the wingtip of the eagle, see how you got on the other side. I'm sorry, right up the shoulder where you just at.
The other one, no, to your right.
To your right.
To the right.
I'll go up a little.
See right there. Right there. I see it.
That's
concerning. Where do you see it? What's that?
Well, that shelving right there.
Oh, on the wing itself.
Right. Usually when you have machine doubling, you'll get it on the wingtip as well. Now, this looks like a very strong example, but it does look like an example right there on the neck of the eagle. I see it as well.
Yeah.
I think this
I see it too. Yeah.
And I think I see it on the other side of the wing going down towards the bottom.
Now that could be shadow. I understand what you're saying. Now let me ask you a question because this is something that folks in the chat might also.
Hi, Penny Queen.
Because there is a DDR that's really strong, and that all the doubling is in coincidentally in all the same places that the doubling is on this one. And so this being a good example, and I think the serifs are split on the end of the right there on the end above the T. What do you call that? The end of the wreath.
Mm-hmm.
Those look like splits, just like all the photographs look like, and it's got the remnants of doubling going down it. I might be again the power. It's more than it needs. It looks different with the loop too.
That's a nice looking DDR though.
But how it's always bad because I come across this often. There is a legit double, and the doubling is wherever it is on, say, the coin, and then I do catch machine ones where it's not a hard call. They're different, but it's in the same places. Like, how likely is that? And is there anything to that?
Well, it's highly likely,
Okay.
but I can tell you that there is a difference. The most famous that I'm aware of that's a double die, a true double die, but it has machine doubling on most of the coins. And I don't have an example of it right now. I've got one without the doubling, which is pretty scarce, but it's the 1967 Washington quarter double die obverse in the SMS set.
Yeah.
Almost all of them are known to have machine doubling as well as the double die.
That answers my second question without having to ask it. Is there ever a chance when you have true doubling, legit doubling, and machine doubling?
Yes.
At the same time. Yeah. Right on.
And that can happen across the board. But it don't happen too often, but I do know it does happen. I've seen it more than once.
Yeah, right on. Yeah, so this is one that you instantly, because if it was the legit DDR1, which I mean, now I've been in this long enough that I know to double check things that I wrote down even a year ago. But a year ago, I was pretty certain that this was it. So
yeah, I believe it is.
Yeah. So, and it's a valuable coin, the DDR1. And this is a 63, Mint State 63, the condition of this coin. All day long, it's a choice. And that's like a $600 coin. So you have to fight your brain. When your brain knows that's potentially a $600 coin for the grade and what's on it, it like takes over. I can't explain it. It's not. It's hard that you don't see it. It changes where you're on.
Okay, Travis, I fully understand. When I first started doing it,
yeah,
I took in, let me tell you the symptoms of doing that. What you're talking about. And that is, you look at the coin, it looks legit, you start taking and you start doing your research, you find your research, you go back, you look, and you're spending 2, 3, 5 minutes looking at that coin, trying to make it work. I call it double die madness.
I understand verbatim what you're saying.
Right, because now today, if I look at a coin, if I cannot determine that it is a true double die within the first 30 seconds, it gets stuck off to the side and I stop looking at it, at least for a while. That 09 VDB I just showed you guys, once I stuck it under the loop, I looked and everything screamed machine doubling to me.
Yeah.
But I was looking at that one, and it's like, what the heck is causing that? Now, I mean, I have studied it a little bit more, but it's only for purposes of me trying to figure out how it slid over and gave me the 2 different serifs on the one, even though I know it's a machine doubling. My mind initially wanted to say this is a true double die, and I thought about sending it to Wexler to get his opinion. However, I know for a fact it's a machine doubling.
All right. Well, I'll tell you on this one in particular, the O is what hung me up, because looking at the O and without the power also, it looks like spot on traditional doubling.
Well, let me give you a little bit of good advice or good news here.
Well, what instantly popped up in my mind was, is there also a chance that I have a legit one that also got machine doubling? Is it like that they're overlapped in places? But that's how crazy my mind goes, and how far it will fight me to try to disprove or try to prove. So it's like, now I'm getting better at it.
Okay, well, you would take, and even if there's machine doubling, I wished I had a 60. I've sold all my 67s that had the machine doubling with them because they're not worth as much as the 67 without it. Or I'll show you a good example. And what it is you still will see the split serifs everywhere you're supposed to. Now, I have owned a 68 reverse, and Fort Lane is the one who cherry picked it. However, you will see the split serifs even if you have machine doubling.
Okay, right on.
I didn't know that.
yeah, I mean, there's so much to learn.
Yeah.
It's insane. I know the extra metal here on the rim, kind of pre-cut-ish, but you could see it that it's on the word dollar, the lettering of dollar also. Can you make that out? So I don't know. I don't know what's going on there with the metal, whether or not it pertains to, like, I didn't do very much more research past finding out like which of the traditional doublings it looked like. That was about it. All I had time for.
Right. Probably a rim cuds there, or the start
Yeah.
of rim cuds.
Yeah, that I know. They pre-cut. They call them pre-cut. That's like the technical term now.
Right.
Yeah. So that's, I mean, it's just something else on the coin.
Cool.
So yeah, right on.
All right.
Appreciate that. Thank you. And I wasn't trying to get some free advice while I was up here. Wink, wink.
All right. Before I go to the coin I've got up, I want to address something Blue Moon asked me. She said in chat, I have a mirror 2020 dime with a crease going along the vertically down Roosevelt's face cheek to no chin, no damage on the reverse. I think it's some kind of error type. Maybe. My advice, send a picture of it to Coin Up. I think Lincoln posted the Facebook website.
You can
Robert,
send me a picture at night.
a lot more about them than I do. So I just wanted to address that. And again, thank you everybody that's here.
That's a die crag. If it's on piece dollars.
Yeah, I've got I've got a bunch of 22 piece dollars, and this one's just got a phenomenal die crack on it. And I just wanted to show it because it's really not worth that much, but it's just cool because it goes all the way around. I mean,
What year is this?
it's a 22.
Oh,
Starts
go back up to the Tierra, to the upper. I want to look at that.
Okay, hang on a minute.
Oh yeah, that's top van. That's a nice coin. I love them.
I've got several like this, but this one is the most distinguished of them I have. It's
Well,
almost like the different die stages.
that's what I was about to say. Yeah, keep going down and keep looking at that. Going, yep, it splits down. No, you're going in the right direction. Go back down. Yep, it splits off down there. Yep,
Splits off right there.
Uh-huh.
It goes all the way to the rim there.
Yep, and then it comes back up and over. Yeah, those are the beginnings of what's called a shattered die.
Yeah.
It's a very well sought after van.
Oh, I didn't know that. I got this in a roll of 22s I bought.
Yeah.
I had told you that when you showed it to me that it's a van, but I didn't know which one.
I've got several of them, but this is one of the more drastic ones I have.
Let's see here. See if I can find out which one that is.
I just thought it was an interesting coin. I had it put up with a bunch of other silver. I've just got, just really, it was in my junk silver side. Whoops, something happened to Trav. He's gone. He'll be back, I'm sure. He probably lost connection.
Okay.
But keep that
up.
Huh?
I say keep yours up for a second. I'm trying to find which one that is.
Okay.
And I'll tell you the van as soon as I locate it.
This is a raw coin. It's not been graded. So,
well, that's cool.
I got it out of a roll.
Yeah, that's, in my opinion, I'll tell you what, I like it.
Oh, really? Cool.
Oh, God, yeah. I love that one. Come on, where did it go? Man, there's so many vans anymore. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . .
Yeah, I don't keep up with all the bands on these or the Morgans. I've got some of each, but I don't know which ones they are.
Uh-huh.
But this one kind of really stuck out to me. Like I said, I've got several with a lot of die cracks on them. This one here, just like you said, it looked like a shattered die because it was just all over it.
Right. I'll put it to you this way. Something like that, in the condition that you have it in right there,
Yes, sir.
pull it out and let me see the whole coin if you would.
Okay, let me change cameras real quick.
Okay.
Let me change cameras. Boom. This is the whole coin. Give my camera a chance to focus.
Well, let's see here. What happened? Oh, there we go. I don't say what happened. I didn't even see that. There we go.
Come on, camera.
It's working.
Come on, camera.
It'll get there.
And here's the reverse. Come on, camera.
There you go.
Come on, camera. Do you think? Come on.
I just want to see the eyeballs.
Okay. Let me get it on the puck and get it closer and hold it. Maybe you can see it better that way.
See it? There we go. Yeah, I seen enough of it.
Kill the light. Maybe that'll help.
Okay, once it focuses, it will. Yeah, there it comes in. Okay, that's still a little earlier die state, or a little late, early die state for the van, but still, it's nice. That's a nice coin, Odin. I like it.
Oh,
I'll look. I'll have to look the van up for you.
yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I don't. I've got several of these, and I don't know how many of this particular one I do have.
Uh-huh.
I was just going. I got a handful of them. I just grabbed a handful, and this is one of the third one I popped up on my mic.
Yeah.
Just to show it to you. But anyway, yeah, I like the way it splits off down here.
Oh yeah.
That's cool, right there.
Yeah. That's neat. Okay, pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Let me give you the camera back there, Robert. Don't know what happened to Travis.
He'll be back in a minute. Like you say, he probably lost it. Okay, guys, this is one of the minor double die reverses, but this person happened to have a roll of 21. Let's see, what was it? 21, 23, and 24 San Franciscos. This one is the 24 San Francisco double die reverse. You can see it. Now, this is just a class 6. If you look at the first dot after the E, you can see how it looks almost like a dash. And that with the E being fat, the E, P, L, U, extremely fat. I happened to find one of these in one of the rolls that I had taken, and I was the only one in the roll. You can see it in America. Very nice in America. The E of America, the A, you can see serifs breaking down at the bottom. Let's see if I can get that a little closer. So there, extra fatness on the stem. And like I say, the main pickup is right up here.
Cool.
So yeah, that's a class 6, which is basically extra. Most of your things are just going to be fat.
Right.
You'll see little notching here and there. And like I say, if you pay attention to the America, you can see it at the bottom, especially of America, the bottom parts of the letters, how it's broke over. And like the top of the E there, you can see a little bit of it, but
yep, a little. Nice coin though. That's a nice coin.
For 24 San Francisco, not bad. I'm going to take them being that's so minor. I'm going to show another really minor one.
Okay.
This here, since Travis is gone, This is a very minor double die reverse. You see it mainly on the star. This is a 45 Mercury dime. You can mainly see it on those stars, and that's about it. But I think I seen it. I'm trying to remember where I seen the other parts of it, because this is one that don't show up too well. And again, I'm just showing minor ones right now, but we're going to be about to move into some better ones.
Cool. Hey, like I said, we got all night, dude. At least I do.
Hey, when I wake up, it's when I get up.
That's it.
So
I love talking coin and looking at coin.
okay, well, this is going to be the last one I'm going to show in a row, and that's one because of Travis. But this here,
Travis isn't here, so
okay, this is a 1946 San Francisco S over S. This is the RPM number 5.
I like that.
Yeah, actually, believe it or not, that's a pretty scarce RPM.
I love RPMs. They're my favorite.
For those who may not know out there, is repunched mint mark, and the S is the mint mark. So that is right there. You can see the S over S to the southwest.
Yep, that's a nice one.
Yeah, and again, remember, this is all stuff I found out of these rolls that I was given to look at over the weekend.
Yeah, it's just out of a box. I mean, that's wild.
Right. And the last 4 and that don't include the nice BUs I found that you'll see that in auctions coming up. However, the next 3, I'm going to let you go ahead and take off, because the next 3 are going to be Indians, and they're going to be pretty cool.
Okay, cool. Hang on a sec, and I dug out 3 more peace dollars.
Okay.
And they're out of the same roll.
Okay.
Okay.
And that one is a little bit earlier. It hasn't gotten split down at the bottom yet.
Yep. So it's but it's like I said, out of the same roll. I think it's an earlier die stage. Because up here you don't even see it.
Yeah, it starts a little bit right there. Yeah.
Right there. Yeah, you can see it there.
It hasn't gotten to the retained cud stage yet.
Right. So there's an earlier version of the same set of dies. And then I've got another one here. Let's see if I can get this one in focus.
Now this is a little bit later than the last one.
Yeah, this is kind of in between the first one I showed and the second one I showed.
Let's see here. Oh, didn't make the split yet. That has had the retained cut up top.
That's what I was going to next.
Okay. Get towards the rim a little bit. Oh, here we go. I think it's going to be back a little bit. Still no retained cud.
Nope. But it's in between the two, I think.
Well, the crack there behind the head is a little stronger and down through there.
Okay, and I got one more.
Okay. That crack's light right through there.
Yeah.
Comes down again. No split there.
No split there.
Go back there a little bit. Hold on. It's starting right there. There's the new one right there.
Yeah. So this is many different stages of the same set of dies. As it was deteriorating.
Look, I can't go right back a little bit. Back up just a little more. Stop. I can't tell, but there the light hit. It looks like I see the ever so slight the beginning of the retained cud just to the left of the Y there.
Yeah, just looks like it's starting right there.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's a good example of 4 coins from the same set of dies from where it got destroyed almost to the point of where it almost, well, not started, but close. So I thought that was kind of interesting.
That is, like I say, that's
and to find all of that in the same roll was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, heck yeah, it is. That's very cool.
But It's just something I've never quite come across before. Like I said, I found several things that were cool, but this here just kind of amazed me because it was out of one roll, and to find that many different die stages of the same set of dies, I thought was like, man, that's a coincidence from heck right there.
Well, it is, because I'm shocked that they took it. You know what? It might have been an old collector, old dealer, and they may
Could
have
have
thought it was die scratches.
Yeah, I bought it at a local coin shop, and the guy had just cashed in a bunch of rolls for silver, for scrap silver price.
Yeah.
And I gave him a $10 profit on the roll, and he sold me the roll, and that's what I got out of it. So,
Yeah, well, I'll make you another profit if you want to sell one. The first one you showed is the one I'd be interested in.
like I say, shoot me an email. We'll talk about it for sure.
Okay.
I'm always up for good. I'm always up for good trades. You know that.
Well, I might have what you want.
Hey, I'm a trader from way back, my friend.
So am I. Okay, what next do you have?
Box One says, "How's the old man stay up like you till 5 o'clock in the morning?" I guess because I worked third shift for almost 30 years. Here you go. Here's Robert. There's a camera, my friend.
Oh, heck. Okay. Well, now let's see if I can get this in the show, because this in here, this is liable to be hard. I'm going to have to play with the scope, because this is going to be one of them, like Travis says. I'm going to get some kind of an angle on it, so bear with me in order to get it to show, I'll bet. Oh, hold on. If I can, I may have to take it out of the... Yeah, bear with me a second. I'll take it out of the flip. See if we can't get it to show up that way. Let's see here. This is the 1867 with the 6 and the 7. It's hard to see. It's the lower grade, but still it's a Snow 1, and it's a 1867 over 67, recut date FS 301. Even in this low of a grade, that coin is probably $50, $75 coin, because it's that scarce.
That's sweet.
Well, it's really sweet when you get a BU example, but I don't have one. And I do have one more. I'll show you. See if I can show this one. The 1894. You can see actually the 8, the 9, and the 4 is hard to see, but you can see part of it there. And this is the recut date as well. The 1894 Snow 1 as well. I've had better examples of this that showed a little better, but I'm going to try.
That's a good looking coin for what it is.
Right.
I was just texting Travis, telling him to get his butt back here. Oh, I like that. That is nice.
Yeah, that's the other overdate.
That's nice. I like that.
One more that now again, these were all cherry picked. This here is the last one I cherry picked out of his Indians, and this one is the 1887. Let me get this a little bit closer for you. This is a true double die obverse. You can see it on the E. You see the split serifs there.
Yeah,
so right there.
Yeah.
You can see it on the C. You can see it on the I on a BU example, but it's worn down. However, like I say, the R, you can tell it. The E is very easy to see. The A, the M, and then
that's a nice one. I like that.
That's one of the better double dies, I think, for the series.
And you cherry picked all these out of a box.
Yep.
That's crazy.
This was just one customer and one box.
Wow. I'm not that lucky.
Well, this older gentleman apparently was, so because I probably found probably probably $400 or $500 extra dollars.
Wow.
Yeah, Blue Moon B 1887.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And it's a genuine double die. It's Viva Stanton FS 101, double die harvest number
Oh,
one.
yeah. You can tell that. I mean, that's an obvious double die there. I mean, I'm not that experienced, and I mean, it sticks out to me like a sore thumb. So,
yep.
Your
turn.
My turn. Well, I'm going to show one, but it's not going to be an actual error or variety. It's just a nice shaped 1896, but it does have the touch in 9. But I want you to look at the color. I don't know if you can see the colors in this that well.
I can. I see it. That's nice.
It's a beautiful toned Indian.
Yes, it is.
And it's in pretty good shape considering.
Now, Alden, you're going to talk to them for a minute because I got to take a little break, okay?
All right. And
tell Travis to get his butt back.
yeah, I text him. I don't know where he's at, but I did text him. Yeah, you got 400 engines there, Lincoln. I hope you find some good stuff. Now, this is no double die or anything like that. It's just a really, really nice. I've got a couple of these actually, but I like the 9 on the date. And I'll show you the reverse. Again, full shield. And look at the colors in that. It's just gorgeous. It's a red, but with all this toning, it's kind of hard to tell. But it's a red coin, which considering it's now over 120 years old, is pretty good shape. And I thought I'd show that. And while Robert's doing his thing, I've got one other one I really do want to show. And this was a gift from y'all, the coin community. And this is a gold. It's a 20, I don't know what they call that, 20 Santiago or something. Of course, it has the big chicken on it, the rooster. And I believe this originally came from Mr. Larson. It's a 1913.
Yes, it did.
This was a gift. A lot of people chipped in on this to buy me this. And when I got it, it was a complete surprise. And I just wanted to take the time while I got Robert here and a lot of other people that donated to me for this is in chat, and I just wanted to say how much I appreciate it and how much I love y'all. And money could not buy this coin. This coin is priceless. $1 million wouldn't buy that coin because of where it come from.
Now we'd have to talk about that. We'll split the million, and I'll beat you.
Nah, it wouldn't be the same.
Yeah, it would.
And there's the offers.
Man, I wish Travis was here.
I do too. I don't know what happened.
I'm gonna show off that or not.
I don't know what happened to him. I told him to get his butt back here, but you know how that goes.
Let's see here.
He's not here yet. I'll put him up as soon as he comes back, if he's able.
Right.
While I got you, this is a neat coin. I bought this. I can't remember where I got this. This is another gold, but it's the Kennedy.
Nice. That's the one that people got hurt on.
Yeah. This is also an MS-70. I mean PF-70, PR-70, whatever you call it.
Yeah, PF.
PF-70, Ultra Cameo. And here's reverse. This is in an NGC holder. Big old line. Kind of looks like Joe Durbin looking at me. I don't know where Joe's at tonight. He was supposed to be here, didn't show up again. I'm gonna have to get on his butt.
You better. He's getting to be a busy old man.
Evidently. I don't know. Let me get that focused in a little bit. But 99999 gold.
Nice.
I love my gold stuff. And Robert, I'm going to give the camera to you.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. This here, me and Travis was talking about some Filipino coins. I don't have all of them here, but I haven't taken.
That's true.
This one here is a 03 20 centavos, and it's a proof. Now, it's only a proof 60 because over in the Philippines, they like to clean their stuff, and you can see the hairlines on it.
Yeah, I can see the hairline.
Yeah, but it's still a proof.
It's a beautiful coin.
Yeah, they are.
And minted in the U.S., yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, you know about the 1804 silver dollar, right?
Not particularly.
Okay, the 1804 dollar is probably the most expensive dollar in the United States of America. Okay?
Wow.
Last one that sold, every time it sells, it makes a new record.
Oh, God.
Okay, but in the Philippines, in 1906, silver, they took and they had in their pesos, they had more silver than the Morgan dollars. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Well, when they took and in 1906, they minted up like 600,000. Yes, Monica, but they minted up 600,000 and they shipped them to the Philippines. Well, the price of silver had went up so much, they recalled all of them to melt them down and to make them the size of the new pesos, which was smaller. And all the 06s were supposed to be minted or melted, okay? Sort of kind of like the 1964 peace dollar.
Right.
However, if you happen to get lucky, you might be able to own one because there is a few of them still there.
Oh, wow.
This one here, as you can see, VF Details. They make a lot of these in counterfeit, but this is probably the most expensive peace dollar in the Filipino collection.
Wow. I did not know about that.
Yeah, now this in here, I mean, you can see that. Now, I don't know. I'm thinking about having this one regraded because it's, I mean, they're so minor. This is one of the coins that, in my opinion, I mean, to see one of these is kind of tough, guys. There's only supposed to be a few dozen, maybe 25 of them known to exist.
Yeah.
And I personally think that it's such an important coin that it should take, and they should reconsider because very minor. Thought about taking it out and putting it in my pocket and getting it, because if I get a straight grade, it changes it. Even though in this condition, again, the reason most of them are cleaned is because there was a rich Filipino collector who was basically buying every one of them up. And I mean every one that came on the market, he was buying.
Yeah.
It so happens he ended up buying the majority of them, but he liked to take and clean his coins. Now, this one never got as harshly cleaned as some of his other ones did. But like I say, for this one in this grade, I'm very, very happy with it because now I can put together a complete set of the pesos. And I got it before the prices went stupid on them. Now, this one in mint state condition, the last one that sold only sold for like maybe it was $75,000. But the one before that sold for $45,000. And there's only one that I know of that's in mint state 64. And I think at the $75,000, I think it's underpriced by about $300,000.
Oh my God.
That's my opinion.
And that came in the chest that you got from Florina's daddy when you got Florina.
No, I had to buy this one.
I had to buy that one.
Yeah, every coin I've ever had, I've bought. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I mean, I've had a couple gifts, but none of them's been expensive like this
Yeah,
one.
really.
I would say
Stern,
this.
we can talk about that, but give me an email. Shoot me an email, dude. Yeah, that's cool. That is really cool. I like that.
Yeah, that one there. They've got a great story to them. Like I say, most of these were supposed to have been melted, like the 64 piece dollar.
Right.
But this one here happened to survive it, and I just happened to acquire it. And this is one that I'll probably never sell because I love the story on this one.
Well, that and where you're going to come up with another one.
Wow. Well, unless I can find another one that is in better condition, I wouldn't get rid of it. In my opinion, a VF is fine. Like I say, I may end up getting it reslabbed. I don't know yet. I haven't decided because I may because I think I can get those hairlines off by just throwing it in my pocket for about a month.
Oh, yeah. Just wear it a little bit.
Yep. Just wear enough of those lines off and get it to where it's a straight VF grade, and it would triple in value then.
That's it.
What MS is that?
That's a VF details.
VF.
Yep.
Hello, Flora.
Hello, guys.
How are you, girlfriend?
I'm fine.
Hey guys, by the way, I get to get away with calling a girlfriend because her husband's sitting there, and he's a lot better looking than me. So,
like she says, I'm her ex-boyfriend.
Oh Lord, yeah, I guess I don't know what happened, Travis. He was here and then he's gone. So, but yeah, that's a really not just do I love the coin, I love the story behind it because I honestly, Robert, I did not know about that. That's something I was not familiar with at all. So I learned something really, really cool tonight. Which you always do when you're here, you know?
Right. Monica Natural is good, yes. In fact, you was talking about that. Let me show a couple coins. I'm glad she happened to be right there.
Yeah, and Monica, you don't want to clean your coins.
Yeah, don't clean them. Here is a natural. Now, here's a 79. You talking about some decent condition?
That's a nice one.
Now, I pulled this out of that box. All this come from that box, Alden.
Wow.
Okay, so this 79, that's a nice...
Yeah, that's a nice grade right there.
Oh, yeah. I'd say it's probably an XF.
Yep. That's what I'd say. About XF 35, maybe 30, 35.
I'll give it a 40.
Really? Cool. Well, you're a better grader than I am, so.
Then I took and I've got this in here out of it.
Oh, wow. Wow. I like that.
Look at that one's a little, I mean, it's a common day, but you can see it's not that expensive.
Yeah, but that looks almost like.
That's an AU.
Yeah, that's an AU coin. That's what I was thinking. That's an AU coin right there.
Yeah, AU 58.
Yeah, that's nice.
I mean, I like
here to have that one myself.
Well, hey,
that's a nice one.
Own it if the price is right.
Hey, it comes up on auction or whatever. Yeah.
Now I found all of these.
Oh wow, 19th. Look at the shape of that.
Yep.
And that's in red. It looks like from here.
It is.
It is red. Yeah. Wow.
Oh yeah.
Is that a 1930?
30S. This is a 30D.
Wow. Man, that come out of that box?
Yep.
Unbelievable. Wow.
29D.
Darn, look at that.
There's
That's a pretty coin right there. That's a pretty coin.
Yeah, a couple 29Ds. 27.
Wow.
I'll be selling all these for him. 25. How you like that one?
Look at that. I mean, yeah, that's nice shape.
Probably would, Lincoln. So get your money together. Here's
really.
This 24 ain't quite as nice, but it's still nice.
It's still nice. I mean, it's red brown.
Here's your 07.
That's sweet. I like that. I love the Indians. I love that. Now look at the shape that's in.
Oh, yeah. I say it's still an Ankh.
Yeah, I think so.
There's an 04.
Darn.
Now, there's a strike through down at the bottom. You know, we was doing this. Let's see if I can focus it. Right at the 9, that's a strike through.
Yep.
If you look at it under the loop, you can see the 9 underneath that.
Huh. Is that strike through grease or?
No, there was something there. I don't know what.
Somebody's hanky or something.
No, it happened at the mint.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh,
I blew the nose, left the end of the hanky.
Wait till you see this next one.
Oh my God! Look at that! Wow.
Sadly, there's a little spot there.
Yeah, no, but look at that's a 63 for God's sake.
Yep, 1863. This is the copper nickel.
Yeah, I know. I've got one not quite that good a shape in my typeset, but close. In fact, I think I got it off you. But that one there, I think I'd have that one slabbed if it was me.
Well, I'm not certain yet.
Yeah, I think I'd slab that one if it was me. That was beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Let's see here. Now, this one here I just got because it was a BU.
Gorgeous.
This one I got. Now, it started some nice toning, but this is a beautiful coin. It's got split bands and all. 41 Denver.
Oh, wow. Somebody's had that in a book somewhere.
Yeah. Now, these here, I just pulled these because for what they are.
Yeah, the barbers.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of nice barber dimes.
That's a 91.0, so.
Yeah, I'm not really into the barber series because I really think it was not a very attractive series, but they bring a premium.
Oh, yeah. Let's see here.
Especially the halves that's in good shape. I mean, they've got, wow, what a premium they bring.
Yeah, and then just the last two I'll show you here.
39D.
Yeah, if the camera will focus. There it is.
Oh, that's sweet. That looks like it just got out of a BU roll.
Wow. And then the 39 plane. Now, this is not quite as nice, but I thought, what the heck? Somebody could possibly, when you get into these kind of coins, you want to put your set together to where they take and to where they fit. They match it.
Yeah.
So, here, I'll leave you.
I've got a complete set. All mine, all the older ones are all brown. So, but that's pretty. Look at that. Wow.
And that's all I got to show for the night.
Well, I ain't got much more, and we've been on an hour and a half, so we're about done our thing. But I'll show one more just for the craps and giggles. Let me get up here. There we go. It's an 1850.
Thank you, Monica. Monica says that Lemon had a power surge and he's trying to make it back.
Oh, okay.
Oh, from the San Francisco 49ers days.
Yeah, and this happens to be a gold one.
Yep, $1.
A $1 coin. Hard to believe that little hunk of gold was worth $1 at one time.
I agree.
And it's a PCGS, but it's an AU53.
Ain't nothing wrong with that grade. Those are getting harder and harder to come by. Genuine.
Yeah, I've got a couple of them actually.
Like I say, they're hard to come by. They're genuine. I'll tell you what, you missed a great one. Buzz picked up.
Oh, really? I didn't know you had one.
It was a 1851 Mint State 64 plus.
Oh my God.
I took it and I got it because somebody had wanted it on the channel and they ended up not bidding on it. And Buzz come in and he said he gave the only bid of $950 for it.
God.
And that's for one of those little itty bitty pieces of gold that you got right there. Somebody says, how much gold's in there? I took it, I said, maybe $100, but you ain't buying the gold on this piece.
No, here's another one that I have. It's another AU53.
Okay.
I think this is an 1854 type 1.
Okay. Also, you're gonna need that 51 too. Oh, don't get me wrong. Now I don't know of any others out there that's a 64 plus, so I won't find you one that grade.
No, that's a top pop one, I'd say.
I don't know about top pop. It is
Close.
yeah.
But
Nice.
look at the date on that.
That's what I say. I like the recut date.
Yep.
The 8 looks cut.
PCGS didn't spot that, but
No, you gotta pay them. You gotta pay them, and they won't tell you if you don't pay them.
yeah. So I thought that would give it a little bit more premium, being a recut date.
Well, the 8's the only thing recut. The rest of that, believe it or not, is not recut. That's from the that's a different phenomenon there. Actually, it looks like it might have been touched up the whole die, like Longacre used to do.
Could be. But that's another gold dollar.
Monica, no, these were all from California, USA.
Yep. Yeah, that's California, United States.
California gold. It might have been minted in Philadelphia.
One more gold piece I want to show that I don't know if you've ever seen. You may have, Robert. It's not an actual U.S. coin.
Oh.
And it is gold.
Yes, it is. Abraham Lincoln.
And it's Abraham Lincoln. And let me turn this over because this is a cool reverse because it is a token.
Uh-huh. Why was you not there to get that token I sold?
I probably was working.
That's a shame because you know what? I was thinking somebody was going to get it. I was thinking about you when we sold it.
I'd have probably bought it. You know me. I love
$55.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was definitely worth every bit of that.
Oh yeah, and then some.
Uh-huh. I think it was about a $250 coin or token, to be honest.
Yeah. This is about a $300 token here, but
yep. Oh gosh, or more.
Yeah, between $350, somewhere in there.
Yep.
And it's not a bad size either. So,
what is that? A quarter ounce?
Yeah, I think so.
Nice.
It's sweet though. It's nice. It's a nice token. And that's all I've got. And I want to say AU means almost uncirculated, Monica.
Yep.
Let me change cameras here a little bit and say hey and bay to everybody. Oh, there's my ugly mug.
Yeah, let me change mine here a second. Hold on.
All right. Lemon didn't make it back, but he's got the link, and we'll do an after the show like we always do with me and Robert.
There we go.
But I want to tell everybody thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Robert, your auction is coming up Wednesday night?
Yep. Every Wednesday, 3:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have an auction on CoinOp. Lemonhead Penny has an auction on Tuesdays. Now, I think he said he tries to do it at 3:00 Pacific Time.
Right.
And then Joe Durbin will take, and he does an auction as well on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. or 7 p.m. Central, and Fridays at 2 p.m. Central.
There you go. And I don't know if you all there. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. Sandholder had a pretty nice auction. So watch out.
I don't even know that I've got him as a subscriber. I haven't been there.
He's got some pretty nice coin. I bought some half dollar commemoratives that I needed for my book on it from him, and a couple other little things. But he's got a pretty nice auction, and Lincoln moderates it some, and it's a pretty good place to go. I like it. I've dealt with him on several occasions now, and everything's been thumbs up and cool. So I always try to do that. Also, check out Facebook. Lincoln can post it. It's the Ike site
group.
on Facebook. Go ahead, Bob.
Yeah, it's called the Ike Group.
There you go.
Johnny Ray Highway, I'd like to know what you say. I still got the buy of that night. I have a feeling that he's talking about that 1949 mint set, I bet.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't know you had a 49 minutes.
The only one, yep, that's what he said, the 49 mint set. Yep.
There you go.
He got it at a steal too, Johnny. I tell you what, that thing's I think that thing for retail is something like $1,900, $2,000.
Yeah.
He got it for less than that. he did get the deal of the night.
He got the cat's meow on that one.
Yes, he did. He got it way cheap for that.
Thank you for everybody for being here. God bless and Godspeed. Have a great week, and we'll be back next Sunday night. Catch Roberts and Joe's and Senhorta, and check out Lincoln's site there on Facebook. He just posted the link, and stay safe, and God bless everybody. Night.
Good night, all.
Hang on, Margaret.